Well. Welcome back to Locker Talk, where you hear about NFL stars of tomorrow today. I'm your host, Barry Barnes, founder and CEO of Locker-Report.com. And you guys can always follow me on any one of my social handles on Twitter at Locker_Report, on Instagram, Locker Report 100, all small caps, on Facebook, LockerReport.com, and Locker Talk Podcast. And make sure you guys subscribe to this channel. The channel is growing on YouTube with the Locker Talk Podcast. And don't forget to follow me on Friday mornings at 9 o'clock on the Bachelor News Radio Network, where you hear the programming to the show anytime during the 7 days a week. So make sure you guys tune in. Check the show out there as well. Okay, folks, week 15 of the NFL. Man, I can't believe week 15 already in the NFL. I tell you, when you're having fun, time definitely flies by really fast. So we're going to get right into it. We're going to talk about the preview. We're going to preview week 15 in regards to the players who came through the NFL Regional Combine platform. And if you guys have been following me this season and the seasons past, you'll know that these guys are playing some ball. So we're going to get right into it. Week 15 of the NFL. Talking about these pioneers who came through the NFL Regional Combine, who were once unknown talents, but now are making a name, some of them household names in the NFL. Now, Carolina Panthers defensive end, F.A. Obate. We've been talking about him all season long, doing a fantastic job. One of the foreign-born players that came through the International Player Pathway Program, and also we know what he is doing ever since he got into the NFL. The Panthers go up against the Green Bay Packers this weekend. And the Green Bay Packers, I tell you guys to make sure you get familiar with this tandem of Rodgers to Tunyon. Tunyon and F.A. may clash in the trenches because other than Robert Tunyon, who catches nothing but touchdowns and also know how to convert first down conversions in the NFL, has been very solid with that. A complete tight end that can do it all, and one of his other strong facets is blocking. I would not be surprised if you see him go up against F.A. to provide the protection that Aaron Rodgers needs because he is a solid tight end. Now, F.A. did not have a sack for the last couple of weeks, but he's definitely due for one. Can F.A. get in his hands on Aaron Rodgers to try to slow down this Packers offense? Would this be an opportunity that he can make a big play like he almost did in week 14 where he almost had his second touchdown of the season when he had a scoop and fumble when he got tackled on the 2-yard line by Denver Broncos rookie wide receiver Jerry Jeudy? Can he make a big stop in this game? Will Tunyon score again, making it 10 touchdowns on the season? But look out for number 85 for the Packers, go up against number 94 in certain situations when they have to meet in the trenches. Now, 49ers quarterback Nick Mullins. Now, this could be Nick's last opportunity to show what he can do for the 49ers. The last 2 weeks, although some of the games the 49ers were in, they were very competitive, but there were some mistakes that Nick had made during the course of those games. This could be his last opportunity, although he is their best option at quarterback until Jimmy Garoppolo actually recovers from his injury. But this could be his last shot for this season. Hopefully it's not. He's definitely been showing that he can carry the load. Let's see what he can do against the Dallas Cowboys this week when they go up against the label rival of the Cowboys and 49ers. We know it's not as great as it was in the 80s and also definitely in the 90s, but let's see if something can spark up with this history that these two franchises have. And most importantly, let's see how Nick Mullins can deliver a win for the San Francisco 49ers. Now, been sending my way, defensive end for the Seattle Seahawks. Seattle go to the Washington football team, play there. This should be a good matchup there, knowing that both teams are still fighting for contention for the playoffs. For the Washington football team, they are definitely looking to win that division, the NFC East division. Cole McCombs, linebacker, he's looking to make some plays in this game as well, make some big stops. Definitely have great admiration for the Washington football team because, after all, that was the first team that actually gave me an opportunity to cover them with my first credential. And from there, boom, boom, boom. I would say continued history is being made. So definitely got a lot of love for those guys. Hopefully those guys can still keep things together and make this playoff run and then continue with this flow when they face the Seattle Seahawks in Week 15. Adam Thielen, Minnesota Vikings, C.J. Ham, fullback, Minnesota Vikings going to need every ounce from these two guys as they go up against the Chicago Bears in Week 15. This is a rivalry game. Both teams need it. Vikings need it more, and the person that can help get those guys there is definitely Adam Thielen and C.J. Ham. Keep laying out some good holes, big holes for Dalvin Cook to be able to do what he can do in the field to help guide this team to the playoffs. Now, this weekend we got pupil versus teacher. Brian Flores, for the head coach for Miami Dolphins, take on the New England Patriots. Now, New England Patriots, Bill Belichick has been his coach for a number of years, almost like 10 years when Brian was affiliated with the New England Patriots. Brian going to need some help from his two regional combine standouts in linebacker Kumar Grugier-Hill and cornerback Nick Needham. Can these two regional studs help their coach beat his pupil? Watch out. Week 15, this is going to be an awesome matchup there. Now, Kenny Moore II go up against his favorite team, the Houston Texans. He always do well against this team. He always finds his way, either his hands on the ball or on Deshaun Watson. Now, the Texans are eliminated from playoff contention, but it will not stop these guys from being competitive and playing spoiler. The Colts definitely need this game to keep the Titans offhand so they can be able to win this division. But watch out for Kenny Moore to see if he's going to do something spectacular like he did last week in Week 14 when he had that one-handed interception in the end zone. Not saying he's going to get another one-handed interception, but there's a good chance that he could get another pick, because after all, when he played the Texans, it's either an interception or he get his hands on Deshaun Watson. So watch out for that. Now, would this be the day where the debut for Marvin Hall, for him now, who is newly acquired from the Cleveland Browns, when he make his debut against the New York Giants? Now, New York Giants, they are in contention. They trying to win the division, and they have a young man named Tay Crowder. No, not that Tay Crowder. You're talking about this Tay Crowder. You know, the other Tay Crowder, he's in the NBA, doing very well. And for some reason, I don't know how in the world he keep his hair locked in the way. It's almost like how Derrick Henry for the Titans. How these guys keep their hair the way how they have it set up. I don't know. At least they never look sloppy with it. But scratch that. We're talking about this Tay Crowder. This Tay Crowder, who would have gone to the NFL Regional Combine this year. However, it was canceled due to COVID-19. But this young man is making some big plays. He's really showing that he is relevant. Because he was the last pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, and they would label him as Mr. Irrelevant. No side. This young man is relevant. He is showing that he is a legit player in this league, and let's see if he can continue to make great plays, get that pressure like he always doing, as you see here. Let's see what Tay Crowder and the Giants can do against the Cleveland Browns, who definitely want to get over that loss they had over the Baltimore Ravens in Week 14. Well, folks, that wraps up everything for the preview for Week 15. Make sure you guys stay locked in. Watch out for these matchups. Every time I talk about these matchups, these guys always come out and show out, so they don't make me look bad. So fantastic. So make sure you tune in. Make sure you guys come back and check out Locker Talk Podcast. I am your host, Barry Barnes, founder, CEO of Locker-Report.com. Follow me on all of my social handles on Twitter, Locker_Report. On Instagram, Lock Report 100, all small caps. On Facebook, LockReport.com, and check out Locker Talk Podcast on Facebook. And make sure you guys subscribe to this channel today. You better subscribe to this channel on YouTube, the Locker Talk Podcast, and check me out on Friday mornings on the Bachelor News Radio Network at 9 o'clock. And anytime you go to that site to listen to the programming. Everyone be safe. Be careful out there. Light is at the end of the tunnel. Keep wearing your mask. Keep your head up. Let's get it. Let's get it. Week 15. Let's go.